I can provide a detailed account of the life of Abraham Lincoln. As one of the most prominent figures in American history, Lincoln's life is a testament to perseverance, courage, and leadership. From his humble beginnings in a log cabin in Kentucky to his untimely death at the hands of an assassin, Lincoln's life is a story of struggle, triumph, and tragedy. Early life and education. Abraham Lincoln was born on February 12, 1809, in a log cabin in Hardin County, Kentucky. His parents, Thomas Lincoln and Nancy Hanks Lincoln, were both farmers. Lincoln's family moved to Indiana when he was 7, settling in the backwoods near the Ohio River. His mother died of milk sickness when he was just 9 years old, leaving him and his older sister, Sarah, to be raised by their father. Lincoln received little formal education as a child, attending school for only a few months each year. Despite this, he was an avid reader and spent much of his free time educating himself. He read books on history, politics, and literature and was particularly fond of the works of William Shakespeare. Early career. At 21, Lincoln left Indiana and moved to New Salem, Illinois, where he worked as a clerk in a general store. It was during this time that he began his political career, running for the Illinois General Assembly in 1832. Although he was defeated in that election, he successfully won a seat in the state legislature 2 years later. In 1837, Lincoln was admitted to the bar and began practicing law. He quickly gained a reputation as a skilled lawyer and became known for his ability to argue cases effectively. He also became involved in local politics and was elected to the United States House of Representatives in 1846. Marriage and family. In 1842, Lincoln married Mary Todd, a woman from a prominent Kentucky family. They had 4 children together: Robert, Edward, Willie, and Tad. Tragically, only Robert survived adulthood. Political career. Lincoln's political career continued to flourish, and he quickly gained a reputation as a strong opponent of slavery. He was a member of the Whig Party, which later became the Republican Party, and was elected to the United States Senate in 1858. It was during this time that he famously engaged in a series of debates with Stephen Douglas, his opponent for the Senate seat. These debates centered on the issue of slavery and helped to bring Lincoln to national attention. Presidency. In 1860, Lincoln was elected President of the United States. He entered office during a turbulent time in American history, with the country on the brink of civil war. One of his first actions as president was to declare that the Confederate States did not have the right to secede from the Union. This declaration ultimately led to the outbreak of the Civil War. Lincoln was a skilled leader and strategist during the war, and his Emancipation Proclamation, issued in 1863, declared that all slaves in the Confederate States were to be set free. Although this proclamation did not immediately free all slaves, it was a significant step toward the eventual abolition of slavery. Lincoln was re-elected in 1864 and continued to lead the country through the end of the Civil War. On April 9, 1865, Confederate General Robert E. Lee surrendered, effectively ending the war. Just a few days later, on April 14, Lincoln was assassinated by John Wilkes Booth while attending a play at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. Legacy. Lincoln's legacy as one of America's most significant leaders is secure. His efforts to preserve the Union and to abolish slavery helped to shape the country we know.